Today on Santa Monica Update.
The Santa Monica Swim Center celebrates its 10-year anniversary just in time for the Olympics.
The Be Excited, Be Prepared bus tour hits the road in Santa Monica. I'm Yana Kay. The details next.
We have these reports and more news about the city of Santa Monica, so keep watching. I'm Kina Chin.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. Car accidents are the leading cause of death for Americans ages 1 to 34. Every day, 14 pedestrians are killed and 232 are injured in the United States. In Santa Monica, the number of pedestrians killed by autos increased from 1 death in 2010 to 7 in 2011. Let's make Santa Monica a safer place to walk, bike, and drive. Please watch the road, even when you're walking on the sidewalk or in a crosswalk. Being atop the chain of command of an entire police force, overseeing a nearly $70 million budget, all while leading a department of almost 450 employees. Sound like a job just anyone could do? Think again. Jacqueline Seabrooks recently became Chief Jacqueline Seabrooks, our 16th Chief of Police. But don't worry, she's no stranger to these parts. After spending 25 years on the force here in Santa Monica, she couldn't be more excited to be back. Greg Goldner has our one-on-one with the new chief.
Tell me about this homecoming for you, this return to Santa Monica.
Well, it was really amazing. Very heartfelt, very heartwarming. I really felt that it was a privilege and an honor to be coming back, and I was treated like that. From the welcome, I feel like I'm home. Just looking around, it feels like, wow, I actually left this. I needed to, it was a good move, but it's a better move to be back. I started here as a police officer, and I worked here for 25 years, and I was the first woman to kind of move through the ranks and everything. So this is a very fitting finale, an encore, if you will.
You had mentioned that you were one of the first females to work your way through the ranks here in Santa Monica with the police department. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that, and now returning as the first female chief in Santa Monica in 116 years.
Well, I'm not 116 years old, but you know, I don't always see the significance of that, but the significance of it in terms of how other people view that is not lost on me. You know, I realize being a person of color that a lot of people look at that and say that is the culmination of what the civil rights struggles were about. I see in the eyes of the women in law enforcement, both in this building and elsewhere, that, okay, now they know that they can aspire to do this.
You were here for 25 years, and I'm sure a lot of things changed over the time when you were here. Now you're back again. What are the differences that you've seen?
Well, I think the community is very different. I think the demographic is shifting. It's a younger, I don't want to say hipper crowd because I don't want to alienate those who've been here who might not view themselves. Maybe some of the old, they may be older and view themselves as hip.
Yeah, I was saying maybe some of the older folks are hipper too. You know?
There you go. So
what was it, like 40 is the new 30? So we're
okay. Now see that cleans that up for me. Thank you.
There we go.
But I think, you know, there is that. There's a different demographic. There's a different economic base in the community. There's a different sense of activity.
This $64,000 question, okay? It's only been a few months, but what is the best thing about being chief so far? Putting you on the spot here.
Ooh, that's a good one. Because, you know, there's so many answers. There's the answer that, you know, when I go home and I fist pump, there's that answer.
Wait, let me get this right. The chief fist pumps. Okay.
Absolutely. You know, you don't get the job that represents the crowning achievement for where you've worked for 25 years,
right,
and to come back and work with some fabulous people in a fabulous place and not fist pump in the living room.
Tell me about some of your goals for this city now that you're sitting in the hot seat.
Well, I want this city to be safe. That is the goal first and foremost and all the time. I want people to come here. I want them to have a positive experience. I want, to the degree that we can control for it, as crime-free an environment as we can have. I want people not to have perceptual fears about their safety, whether they live here or they work here or they're just visiting. I want to position the organization and its people for the future, not for the Santa Monica that we've known for the past 30, 40 years, but for what Santa Monica is going to look like in 2017. What's it going to look like in 2020? That's where I want us to start looking and start positioning ourselves for.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Chief,
you
for the time. We're excited to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's exciting to be here.
With an unbelievable track record, a serious passion for the city of Santa Monica, and an occasional fist pump from time to time, it's easy to see why Chief Seabrooks was the obvious choice as our new Chief of Police. For more information on Chief Seabrooks, the Santa Monica Police Department, or to see how you can get involved as a volunteer, check out their website at santamonicapd.org. The California Incline, one of the major routes into and out of our fair city, needs to be rebuilt. It's just too old to keep patching it up anymore. That's why the venerable old structure needs to be torn down and rebuilt. So that's going to begin a little more than a year from now in the fall of 2013. Traffic from Ocean Avenue at that time will access the Pacific Coast Highway at Mumot-Ahiko Way. The rebuilding, which will be done mostly with federal funds, will likely take a year to 18 months. The Santa Monica Swim Center made a big splash for its 10-year anniversary. And as reporter Tamara Henry found out, they also had a few former Olympians there. That was a real treat for up-and-coming Olympic hopefuls.
A project of the city called Active Santa Monica is enhancing the well-being of our community through fitness, recreation, and healthy lifestyles. The 10-year anniversary summer activities included watermelon, root beer floats, and face painting by a beauty queen.
What a great place. I'm happy to be here. And the kids are spectacular. They're so cute.
Yeah. You got chocolate all over you, but tell me why you like to come to this swim center.
It's fun.
It's a great place for the kids to take swimming lessons, and afterwards for the whole family to jump in and join and have some fun. It's a nice warm pool and beautiful atmosphere.
But the biggest treat of all was former Olympic silver medalist Clay Evans, who represented Canada in the Summer Olympics in Munich. So how does somebody know if they're cut out for the Olympics or not?
Well, you got to start early age. You got to start early age, and you get in the water, and there's a few key things physically that you got to have. Big feet, flexible, big body. I mean, I'm a butterflyer. You don't have to be as tall. It helps. Michael Phelps is 2 or 3 inches taller than I am.
I think I can be an Olympic swimmer because I'm fast at swimming and I just love it.
A lot of people don't know what a jewel we are, and I think if they have young kids, they need to start them early. We're really, we stress water safety a lot, but then from water safety to fun to competition, you never know. We've got some amazing swimmers that have already been through Olympic trials, and we've had some even some hopefuls that have been on staff as well.
We're so excited and lucky to be a part of this. We love the swim center. They're amazing. Everyone here, all the Santa Monica residents are extremely supportive of our kids with special needs and adults with special needs.
Swim with Heart even has a medal of their own for their swimmers that looks quite like an Olympic gold medal. From former Olympians to Olympic hopefuls, the Santa Monica Swim Center has it all. Yeah! Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry.
For info, including hours and costs, just go to smgov.net/swim. Driving around Santa Monica, you can't help but notice all the construction going on. To explain a little bit about each project, Santa Monica officials recently took a group of Santa Monica residents on a Be Excited, Be Prepared bus tour around the city. Yana Kay has more.
Kate Vernay is Santa Monica's deputy city manager, but today she's acting as a tour guide, giving residents information on all the construction that's going on around town.
For us as staff, it's such a great opportunity to talk about these projects, the vision of them, how we fund them, and how they're going to be implemented. So it was really a banner day.
A 2-hour bus ride took folks to all the major construction sites and made several stops to talk about them.
I went on one a while back, and it's very interesting. I live here in Santa Monica, but driving around, it's hard to see what's happening, and I know there's construction everywhere, so I wanted to get a feeling for what's happening.
A broad spectrum of projects is underway, including infrastructure improvements, new parks, civic and cultural facilities, also parking enhancements, as well as amenities for pedestrians and bicyclists.
I thought it was great to have the community have an opportunity to go and see what's going on well in advance of the construction starting for some of these projects, and it's something that the community doesn't have to do, but it's something they do to keep us involved and knowledgeable about projects even before community meetings.
Some of the projects that were discussed included the Civic Center parks, the village at the Civic Center, civic auditorium improvements, the bicycle campus, Ocean Park, Green Street, and the Expo Light rail stations. Now, the Be Excited, Be Prepared bus tour allowed folks on the bus to ask questions about the construction projects And it also gave city staff an opportunity to talk about their specific projects in detail.
It's really wonderful to be able to share all the work that we're doing in Santa Monica. The residents are really interested and also need to know so that they can, let their neighbors know, and also they can be prepared for all the changes.
Changes that will help Santa Monica leap into the future. For Santa Monica City TV, I'm Yana Kay.
To keep up to date on the progress of all those projects, visit smconstructs.org. Santa Monica's summer gift to residents and visitors, called Jazz on the Lawn 2012, is happening now. Once again, Santa Monica Cultural Affairs presents the 7th annual Jazz on the Lawn Summer Concert Series. And this year, it's at a new location, Stewart Street Park, located at 1836 Stewart Street. Bring family and friends of all ages. Bring a picnic basket, blanket, and beach chairs, and enjoy a sampling of free jazz each Sunday in August from 5 to 7 p.m. Each week features a different style of jazz. On August 12th, the Zayn Musa Quartet plays a sax-led blend of traditional jazz with contemporary music. August 19th presents the Ronnie Gutierrez Band, featuring Leslie Paula with old school salsa, cha-cha, and Latin jazz, including a free salsa lesson at 4:30 p.m. And for the final concert on August 26th, Rogelio Mitchell and friends play calypso, reggae, soca, called the Soul of Calypso, and jazz. For more info, just go to smgov.net/jazz. Circle the dates of September 29th and 30th in red. Remember to stay off the roads that weekend. That's when the 405 freeway through the Sepulveda Pass will again be completely closed to demolish the remaining side of the Mulholland Bridge. The freeway will be closed between the 10 and the 101 freeways for 53 hours. Some are calling it Carmageddon 2. Well, whatever name you use, it'll be a great weekend to walk to your local stores, try out a new restaurant, see a show, or just stay in and relax. So plan ahead and avoid the area and eat, shop, and play locally to avoid generating extreme auto congestion in the project area and throughout Greater Los Angeles. You can check for updates on the progress of the 405 widening project at facebook.com/405project. Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. Remember to keep your eyes on the road when you're out in our city. Please be careful. I'm Keena Chin, and for all of us at City TV, thanks for watching. Check it out at the Santa Monica Public Library. What better time or place to celebrate a public center for swimming than here in Santa Monica during the summertime? Get back to your amphibious roots at the library. Discover the culture, history, challenges, and pleasures of swimming in the wonderfully illustrated book, Swim Why We Love the Water. Or learn how to swim faster, stronger, and more efficiently with open water swimming. Trace the history of municipal swimming pools from the late 19th century through the current millennium, including the painful challenges that arose around them in contested waters. And top it off with some relaxing contemplations and surprising discoveries by perusing the pages of 9 Ways to Cross a River, midstream reflections on swimming. For these and other books, audiobooks, downloadable books, CDs, and DVDs, check out our online catalog at smpl.org.